this in today's, this is the Bloomberg News. It was also the New York Times. The largest U.S., I'm quoting from Bloomberg here. The largest U.S.-based companies added $206 billion. They stashed $206 billion more dollars offshore this last year. Quoting Bloomberg, parking earnings in low-tax countries until Congress gives them a reason not to. They have $1.95 trillion that they have stashed outside the United States, which means that they're not paying taxes on it, which means it's not going to fix roads and bridges and schools and pay for scholarships for kids to go to college and build our college. None of that. The worst offenders? Apple, Microsoft, IBM. Not in that order. Actually, in the U.S.-based company, in the order, the worst offenders, Microsoft, Apple, and IBM. Here's one of the ways that these companies do this. You manufacture a product overseas and say it costs $1 to manufacture over there, and you're going to sell it in the U.S. for, say, $500. It's probably the spread is not quite that large. Let's say it costs $100 to make overseas, and you're going to sell it in the U.S. for $500. On the other hand, if it was a piece of software, it might cost $1 to make it overseas, to print the CD. But whatever. So you take that $1 product, and instead of selling it to your United States division for $1 or for even $2, you sell it to the U.S. division for $495. So now the Chinese division or the overseas division is making all the profit. The U.S. division is showing very little profit. Or you could sell it to the U.S. division, frankly, for $505. And then the U.S. division sells it for $500. They show a loss. They take a tax write-off. And the foreign division is showing a huge profit, which they get to keep at a foreign bank without paying any U.S. taxes. And this is how these foreign corporations are gaming our legal system, our tax system, and ultimately screwing America and you and me. They're not paying their taxes. So, we have no money to pay for long-term unemployment. We have no money to pay for health care. We have no money to pay for our kids to go to college. We have no money to repair our bridges and roads. Because Republicans in Congress will not allow us to close these tax loopholes so that Apple and Microsoft and IBM end up paying their damn taxes on products that they're making overseas to sell here in the United States, which is not only, by the way, a tax problem, it's also a trade policy problem. At the very least, we should be collecting taxes when those products arrive at the borders of the United States with tariffs.